astonishing play from him, and felt though a bit too easy for them just to rush A. I felt like FiveCrowns didn't have a real answer. Many good teams have like this certain plan if they like how they react to an A rush, but FiveCrowns just seemed a bit scattered there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think a team like Very Games, they usually have NBK inside the A bomb site. He just has a flash out and ready to throw it into like the wall, and then they just take care of it like that. But not this time. Pyth outside here has just a pistol. Olofmeister has the one M4 that they managed to save, but he takes a lot of damage. He does do some damage onto Flusher, so Pyth, if he could get a kill in here, it'd be nice. Especially because Lear just got one. Pyth in a really critical position. They could actually end up winning this eco round if he takes a good kill here. RDL coming in. Oh my god, RDL with a double. JW is going to come back and get a kill, but RDL has already picked up a rifle here.
And RDL might be able to escape because he threw that flashbang, and yes, he's going to escape. What is he doing? Yeah, he's going to take a new position there, and this round suddenly favors FiveCrowns, even though they were on an eco.
Yeah, strange really occurrence here. And let's see if RDL can bring home the triple kill and maybe win this round for his team. He's going to fall really far back, it seems like. Peeking on up, I mean, I could understand why he would really want to get some more kills, but he also has to be careful he doesn't go down, because then it kind of equalizes, or it actually is in favor of Epsilon if he dies here.
Yeah, exactly. And RDL doing the smart thing, just backing down Volcano. Probably going to just... he should just hide in the lower bomb site, and the other two guys should just stack the upper bomb site right now.
Yeah, which they are doing here. Pronax doing some damage with the pistol. It's going to be one kill, and then Olofmeister coming in. A great eco round coming in from FiveCrowns here, and that is definitely going to give them a little bit more momentum. Score is 13-7 here, so it's perfectly possible to come back from 6 rounds behind on the CT side.
Absolutely.
But it will require some hard work.
Absolutely, and we saw some great team play there from FiveCrowns actually. One guy aggressive in yard, just drawing the attention from that container, as the same time RDL was just standing next to the side, completely catching the terrorists off guard.
Yeah. Very cool. And now Pyth's out here has the AWP, will get flashed out early on and misses the shot, and now he has to be a little bit careful. He does take some damage and will fall on back. They've got RDL again. This is sort of a crossfire setup again. Pyth is out here. If they try and come for him, RDL is going to be ready and covering. And downstairs, it is Pronax waiting. So, you know, they have a lot of things on lockdown here. Pyth, they're taking a lot of damage outside, and is going to fall back. Pronax, he's smoked up a little bit, and I don't think they're going to go through the smoke just yet. That would be really, really weird if they did that.
Yeah, they're just going to wait for the smoke, and still a very annoying position for FiveCrowns to be in right now. It's so annoying when the terrorists get control of that volcano stairs. It basically forces the city to play in such a weird position, because you have to defend both the vent from volcano and also the lower side from volcano, the doors, and it just makes it so much more harder for the cities.
Yeah, indeed. RDL in here, shooting a little bit through the hut, but also taking a lot of damage in return. It's actually really dangerous to do that, but here comes Leard. He's going to get a 1-for-1 trade, but that's not really good right now. Pyth up here is really low on health, and I think they might just go for the A-bomb site here. Oh, Moddy gets a kill on Pronax, and now RDL has to defend really well right now. Devilwalk coming from around the corner is going to get the kill. Pyth misses a shot, and it's going to go down RDL here. So now Pyth in a 1-on-3 with 4 HP is going to be dropped eventually by Moddy. And Epsilon really taking some steps now, and the economic situation, I mean, this is weird, because 2 of their players has, I mean, 7,000 and almost 6,000, and everyone else dropping much lower. So I guess they're going to be buying for their teammates here, maybe?
Yeah, no, really. Yeah. I mean, they have to buy 15-8 would be just too hard of a score to come back from. So I like the decision to buy. I mean, they will have 4 weapons and 1 with a pistol, so better choice than having an eco right now.
Yeah, seems like it. Oh, and actually, is it 2 pistols? Yeah, I think it's both Pyth and Leard have a pistol, so we'll have to see how it works out. RDL out here trying to just one-tab a little bit and get some headshots, but it doesn't really work as well with the M4 as it does with the AK sometimes. And there's Moddy taking a kill on Pronax. And you can see the shadow here, RDL, and we'll get the kill, but again, he goes down, so it's a 2-for-1 trade.
Yeah, this round still heavily favors Epsilon, of course, having that... well, they're actually not down Volcano. They're actually trying to push on the ladder here from Yard. Modded it here, going forward here. There's nobody here from FiveCrowns, so I actually think they have found an opening.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Leard is the only one really close to the A-bomb site. He's up in the hut here. Olofmeister is coming in here, but Moddy is in a really great position. Moddy is actually really reading this situation really well. He's going to go down to Olofmeister, though, but he did bring him down to 5 HP, so I mean, it is technically 3-on-3, but it still feels like, I mean, there's 2 pistols and 1 M4 on Olofmeister with 5 HP.
Yeah, and as long as they get the bomb down, I think they're secure. And there's the bomb. The bomb goes down, and we actually have one in the yellow, in the hut, I think.
Yeah. And there's Lead. He does take a kill on Flusher. 1-on-2 comes in here. Pyth with the headshot. Oh my god, if he gets JW as well, he really wants it. But it's difficult, and JW doing a good job of running away here. Picking up an AK as Pyth, but he has no defuse kit, and JW is surely going to realize that.
Yeah, for sure, and this is basically impossible for JW, knowing that he has no defuse kit. You can just play with him all day long, and yeah, Pete realizes this is a lost cause and just backs off and saves that AK.
Yeah, JW in surviving the explosion, they're going to try and find Pyth if he can. JW really has nothing to lose in that situation because he has enough money no matter what. He could just run at him. 15-7 here. It's basically map point in favor of Epsilon. And I mean, a really impressive round again for JW with 31 kills and only 13 deaths. So it's pretty crazy stuff coming out from him.
Yeah, he's playing really, really well right now, and wouldn't be surprised if Epsilon just goes for that normal 3-yard to lobby standard, just trying to slowly get control of that volcano stairs and just slowly pick apart the opponents.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Olofmeister with the early kill on Schneider. That's a good start. And Devil Walk dropping really low. But now the question is, what is going to happen? Modi's out here really, really low. Flusher way back here with the bomb. So all of this aggression outside is basically just to try and see if they could get a favorable pick-off. And I guess that doesn't really turn out that way. I mean, it's a 2-for-2 trade, but Modi is very low on health.
Yeah, and Flusher here, all alone with the bomb here in lobby, he has to take it very easily before he makes a decision, because if he goes down, there's basically no one who can pick the bomb off after him. So it's all up to J Wheel right now, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely has to be a little bit careful. We'll see. JW pushing really aggressively. He's not afraid of anybody. Will peek around the corner. Doesn't get the kill here. It's Olofmeister waiting down around the corner. Pyth is in the A-bomb site, and RDL in the ramp room. So yeah, they still have a pretty good coverage here, FiveCrowns. But they are all alone, so if they all push into one area, it's going to be basically 1-on-3 no matter where they go.
Yes, and it's nice frag level from Pete.
Yeah, now it's going to be Modi with 9 HP left. 1-on-2, 20 seconds on the clock. I guess the real problem here for FiveCrowns is that, I mean, they've already lost 3 players. There's a lot of damage to their economy.
Yeah.
And Modi, if he takes anyone else here, it's really going to be devastating, even if he can't win the round.
Like, still the thing is, they can't lose a single more round, so the money gets so much less important because, I mean, they cannot be forced to an eco since they basically have to win every single round.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We'll have to see here. 15-8 now. FiveCrowns trying to force their way here to overtime, but it is far away at this point, even though if they're on the CT side. Still looking tough.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Epsilon has a little money. They, of course, have a full buy, grenades, AK, armors, and everything. So, surely Epsilon is going to walk away with this map. Yeah, interesting though. JW has $1,600 left, but he hasn't bought a single grenade. And looks like they're actually just going to go really aggressively into this bomb site here. They're all coming in, there we go. It's just Modi and Flusher getting a kill. Pyth getting a double in return. It is a 2-for-3 trade right now, and they're going to fall all the way back into the connector and into the ramp room, it seems like. Yeah, they had a good opening there, but fast response there from FiveCrowns in suddenly making it 2 versus 3 in favor of them. Yeah.
Now Modi looking in here towards the hut, just taking it very slowly. And they really want the pickoff to make it 2-on-2, but if he goes in here, it's going to be really difficult. And again, I have to feel like JW, if he had some more grenades, but Modi's going to get the kill on Lear. That's really important. Now, it is 2-on-2, so could go either way. Let's see here.
Jesper here, very good position. Might actually be able to catch Pete off guard there. Yeah, he doesn't. Suddenly 2 versus 1. This is going to be very, very tough for Olof.
Yeah, and just one tap. I really like that. Now, Olofmeister coming up here. Bomb is going to go down, and he has really little chance of doing this. He doesn't have a kit, and they can just run away at this point. And look at that. Flusher even calling it GG early on.
Oh, that's cocky, but they did manage to win that round. Lucky for him. And first map going in favor of Epsilon 6-8. Looks quite easy, actually.
Yeah, and I mean, again, JW ending up with 33 kills. The closest to him was Schneider with 20 kills. So that will conclude the first map in this best of 3 going in favor of for Epsilon. And it was looking a little bit shaky at some point. It looks like FiveCrowns, they had some good halves on the terrorist side. but at the end it didn't really work out. So that's really interesting, and we'll find out what the next map is going to be really soon, I guess. But and actually it's Mirage, I just found out. So yeah, that's going to be really interesting. I feel like Swedish teams generally play quite well on Mirage. Is there like a history behind that?
Well, we used to have like this online ladder thing where they had Seatbelt Strike. So we actually played a lot of Seatbelt Strike, even though there were like no like league in Europe which played it. So many Swedish players have a lot of experience on that map.
Yeah.
And actually I want to talk about Epsilon's way of rushing A on Nuke. I really like it because they didn't use any grenades. And like I think the thought behind that is like you usually like blow up the door with a grenade and start throwing out grenades, usually throwing through the windows on top as well.
Yeah.
And what that does, like if you're a CT and you see all those grenades coming, it's like you think, okay, it's going to be an A push, and you start throwing those grenades back at them.
Yeah.
But if you only hear like footsteps, that's not your reaction. You're just going to your position.
Yeah.
So
like your thought is that the counter-terrorists, maybe they have been conditioned to respond only to like a certain sort of pattern of like, you know, here comes the grenades, I'm ready now. But if it's just like
sound, they get just confused. Yeah, I actually think that's because they completely caught them off guard.
Yeah, and I guess that's like how the metagame at Counter-Strike evolves slowly. Is that some people just all of a sudden realize that, you know, whenever. I mean, there's another thing too that I've realized a lot is that professional players, they're just very good at dodging flashbangs.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes as a terrorist, you know, you have like a flash setup. You throw them in through the ceiling windows, and you throw them in through the window in the hot, and maybe through the squeaky door and stuff like that. You have flashbangs going everywhere, and you're like, yeah, we've got the whole bomb site covered with flashes, and then you go in. But what you forget is that maybe like, you know, 1 in every 3 rounds, those flashes are actually going to completely blind somebody, and the rest of the time, the players are going to turn around, and maybe you end up luring yourself into a kind of a false sense of security because you feel like they should be flashed now, but they're just not. Yeah,
exactly, and yeah, you're completely right. And one more thing about this like new kind of A rush is, as you talked about NBK throwing those flashbangs, usually against squeaky door, right? Like that area. If the door is still there, it actually blocks every grenade, and you're not getting flashed and everything. So it's like it's kind of a win-win situation. Like the only thing I can feel like it's quite dangerous if one CT has very good spawn and just runs in through the connector, just ducking and aiming through the door and just start spamming, he can basically get like 3 frags in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like generally it seems like Nuke has just evolved a lot in Counter-Strike Go, because I remember in 1.6, a lot of the metagame on Nuke, and sometimes a little bit weird, but also sometimes really funny, was wall banging through, going up on the terrorist roof and just shooting into the A bomb site a lot. And it seems like that has sort of gone out of style. Like you can still do it, but it's like people just don't want to. It's been replaced by a little bit faster pace, maybe. So I guess action-wise that's cool. But it's something. Do you think it's something that could be revived again? People really learning those angles and using them well.
I don't know. I mean, one of the reasons why people are playing faster is because they want to get down the volcano stairs fast, because the longer they wait, the more of the time a CT has to get in a better position, maybe even like going up the stairs. We actually saw Virtus Pro abusing that a lot, like having Angel pushing up the stairs all the time. And like that's the reason why NIP lost to them on Nuke. They had no response to that, because Guardian is covering with AWP. That means you have to use grenades, and that means it takes time, and that means Angel's getting up the stairs. So they had like an answer for everything NIP threw at them. So, and I mean, we actually went into NIP's com chat, and they like was talking about that. It's like that's something in the meta game that like no team, at least I have seen, has an answer for.
Yeah, really interesting. I mean, that's really nice. I feel like that's part of the charm of Counter-Strike is like following the meta game. And I think it's interesting to see that's happening on Nuke, which is like a really old map. But I feel like it's happening a lot on Mirage now. I mean, I feel like every week that I watch Mirage, I see different teams play it, and especially if they're like from different countries, they just bring out something new on Mirage. And every time I end up looking like a fool because I try and say, nobody ever goes for the B bomb site. And then all of a sudden you see a team and they just do like 50% A. It's really weird. Yeah. So I think I'm really looking forward to that. How do you actually feel about Mirage though?
I mean, it's my favorite map of all the new maps. It's actually my favorite map in the map pool right now. It's like it's figured out. It's not like sometimes a new map when it's like super new, it's like just gets completely random because nobody has any clue how to play it. But now it's like people know